The Mad Titan has gone head-to-head with the God of Thunder more than once, not just in the comics or the animated shows, but also on the big screen as well. We see Thor and Thanos duke it out quite a bit in the MCU. In fact, it is these two characters that have the most altercations within the last two Avengers movies. Infinity War starts off by showing Thanos asserting his dominance over the people of Asgard, including Thor himself, who is entrapped with the powers of Ebony Maw and made an easy target for Thanos to interrogate. It might seem easy to guess who would come out on top in a bout between these two as we see Thanos defeated at the end of Avengers Endgame, but it's important to remember that that was because Thor was fighting him alongside his fellow superheroes. The two are far more evenly matched than you would originally think. We see the Mad Titan deal a tremendous amount of damage to the God of Thunder with the help of the Power Stone at the start of the Avengers Infinity War. Yet at the end of the movie, he is bested in a fight against Thor, who is aided by Stormbreaker. A similar sentiment is seen in Avengers Endgame, where the movie begins with Thor righting his wrongs from the end of the last movie and going for the head. However, at the end of the movie, he couldn't hold his own against the Mad Titan and was only left breathing because Captain America interfered with the help of Mjolnir. So the question remains, who would be left standing if the Asgardian god went toe-to-toe with the Prince of Titan? To get a better idea of the damage these two can do to each other, let's take a look at each of their powers and abilities to get a glimpse of the threats they pose. Let's start off by looking at Thanos. The Mad Titan has with him incredible feats of superhuman strength. This is emphasized by the fact that he went toe-to-toe with the Incredible Hulk, a reckless being known for destroying everything in his path and beating him to a crisp. He unleashed such a beating on the Hulk that even the thoughtless green creature grew a sense of fear and didn't have the courage to face him for the rest of the movie. The Mad Titan has also shown displays of superhuman durability. He could take on all the heroes present on Titan at the same time, and did so quite effortlessly. His durability in battle is asserted quite clearly when he takes repeated blows from Iron Man's Mark 50 suit, including blasts from all the various high-tech machinery and a laser beam that was highly amplified by the nanotech supersuit. The result of all of this led to a small scratch on Thanos' cheek, which also drove him to mock the billionaire genius with the words, "All that for a drop of blood." Thanos also has in his arsenal superhuman speed and agility. He is seen very quickly dodging punches and blows laid out by the Hulk while throwing back some of his own. The Titan's enormous size would lead you to believe that he isn't as agile as the incredibly athletic Spider-Man or Black Panther, but you'd be wrong there, as he is seen to react extremely well to Spidey's attacks on Titan, albeit once he got an idea of the hero's portal jumping strategy. He even takes out a highly agile Black Panther's full-speed charge at him with only a casual blow from a single hand. In the Endgame, we see him dealing with Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man at the same time, holding his own and dodging multiple attacks at the same time. His reaction time is also immaculate, as seen when he quickly reacts to Loki trying to bring a quick end to the ensuing chaos that was to be unleashed by the Mad Titan. The Mad Titan has also shown an incredible display of stamina and a quick regenerative factor. This was demonstrated by the fact that he doesn't take a second to catch his breath after dealing with the likes of Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, and immediately uses the Space Stone to teleport himself to Wakanda to fight another battle against equally strong or stronger heroes. The fact that he ends up succeeding in his mission at the end of Infinity War after taking on all the heroes back to back without rest is a testament to the villain's extreme levels of stamina and endurance. Lastly, in the Titan's arsenal of things he can use to unleash a beatdown against Thor is his double-edged switchblade. His weapon of choice at the end of Avengers Endgame, one which he made use of both offensively and defensively, and what helped him to hold his own against the three best that the Avengers had to offer. If we move on to Thor, we see a lot of the same story. Since the hero's debut in his own movie back in 2011, Thor has demonstrated his abilities as a fighter and his tactfulness in battle against numerous foes. He has faced off against countless villains, some equally strong and some even more so, and has somehow always come out on top. He is shown to have all the abilities and strength that Thanos possesses with some add-ons. In Thor Ragnarok, we see him unlock the true extent of his powers after Hela breaks his hammer and he learns that he no longer needs it to control his power of thunder and lightning. He can fly, control winds, cause hurricanes and lightning, and direct electricity blasts all on his own. In addition to all his superhero powers, including superhuman strength, speed, durability, and stamina, he also has his trusty weapons, Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, both of which give him an entirely new arsenal of abilities and powers to use in battle. For starters, he can use his weapon of choice to summon upon himself an exoskeleton or armor that he can wear into battle. Another ability that both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker possess is the ability to generate electricity. We've seen multiple times in the movies that Thor can summon a lightning bolt from the surrounding skyline and land it upon his foes. The two weapons can also pick up ambient electricity that is in the air around them and redirect it to a single target. He is seen using these abilities with Mjolnir in the Battle of New York, where he channels a tremendous lightning bolt and directs it to the Chitauri portal, deterring their reinforcements. The two weapons also possess the ability of storm manipulation, where Thor can use the weapon to control the base elements of a storm, thus creating entire electrical storms, earthquakes, and tidal waves. This ability was demonstrated when Thor created a Class 5 tornado when facing off against the Destroyer in the first Thor movie. Lastly, Thor's two weapons possess the ability to be summoned at any time and place, like when he did at the end of Avengers Endgame before facing off against Thanos alongside his work colleagues. When discussing their weaknesses, there isn't much to discuss when it comes to Thanos. Thanos, being a master combatant with a genius-level intellect, leaves little to no room for the Titan to be subdued by anyone or anything. This essentially means the only way to stop him is by killing him. Thor, on the other hand, does come with the weakness of suffering from the warrior's madness. While it multiplies Thor's power tenfold, it comes at the cost of his sanity, making the god a savage with animalistic behavior. The loss of sanity could spell the end for the God of Thunder, as he would become too unpredictable and would end up killing himself, or get killed to save those around him. While it may seem a pretty even battle due to the Titans and God's skill set lining up almost perfectly, the win would easily go to the God of Thunder, as he can fly to easily maneuver away from any oncoming attacks and can attack the Mad Titan from a distance with his weapons, spelling an end to the Purple Giant. It's important to remember that this victory for the God of Thunder only comes about when Thanos doesn't have any of the Infinity Stones. If the Titan were to have the stones and Gauntlet, the battle would end in another way, and rather quickly too. So, there you are, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, thanks for watching.